Hey, come break bread with me. Let's break bread. Come break bread with me. Let's break bread. We're going to eat this food and get fed. Come break bread with me. Let's break bread. Hey, 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 hey. Just got my makeup done. I don't think it's going to stay. I don't know how to do this, boo. My homegirl, Kashana, did my makeup from yours. Very dramatic. Let me take off my glasses, honey.
It's not dramatic. I think it looks good.
You think it looks good?
I really do.
Okay. I got a special guest today. We're going to eat some gas station chicken, honey, because we're balling on a budget. So, let's say our grace. We're going to get into this video, and we're going to let y'all know what's going on, all right? You ready?
I'm ready.
Now we thank you for our food, Father God, we thank you. Father God, we thank you. Amen. Amen. Okay, so let my people know who you are while I get this chicken together.
I'm Shariah Diamond. I'm an entertainer from Knoxville, Tennessee. I do drag shows, I do music, and came to kick it with my girl Ava. We've known each other forever, literally forever. We went to prom together, bitch.
Yeah.
I remember that.
You took me to your 11th grade prom. Well, I was in 11th grade. We
was
to
a
your
senior.
prom. Yes.
This is before I transitioned, y'all. I am trans, by the way. I'm part of the trans community.
Okay. So a part of our be mindful, you know, we got to be mindful for everyone. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for saying that. I took an oath. I do stand with the trans community, and I'm very proud of that. That's my little sticker. So let's get into this. Let's get some food. You like Texas Pete? I like
You know,
sriracha.
I like Texas Pete. Texas Pete me.
I don't do Texas Pete. Honey, I got some ketchup, whatever you need. Okay.
I need right here.
I got my stuff.
My favorite, right here.
So, Shariah Diamond. Let's talk about Shariah.
She still get it wrong.
Look, after all these years. I'm going to tell y'all something. So, like I said, we went to prom together. So, what made you want to start transitioning? Was you gay? Like, what happened? What was going on with you?
In my head, I thought I was gay. I never really understood what the definition of trans was until I got older, which is why I did not do it back then, but I always knew I was different. So, about 2013, in 2012, we get to 2013, I started transitioning. I started taking hormones, but I was going about it the wrong way. I was making me sick.
You was taking, like, hormones from a doctor, or you was getting them on the street?
On the street.
Oh.
Yeah. Risky shit.
Risky shit. So, because you knew you wanted it that bad.
I knew that's what I wanted. So I had to let that clear out my system, and I got back on them again in 2014. And I've been on them ever since.
Okay. So, about that. Now, growing up, because we grew up together, we're actually cousins, you was a heavy boy, right? And you was always different. Like, the family knew you was different, you knew you was different, but we didn't know how to go about it, you know what I'm saying? Or, in the black community, we're a little harsher towards boys that's not, boys, you know,
right.
Millionaire. You always hung with the girls. You always been an entertainer. Always singing and dancing no matter what. You thought you was Sierra. Let's not forget.
Let's not go there.
Oh my God. What's that song like that? This was my girl. You could not tell her she was not Sierra. You hear me? So, tell me about coming out. How was coming out to your mama?
Oh, Lord. Initially, it was not easy. Because she didn't get it. Like, I came out to her twice. I came out first as gay, and then I came out to her as trans. Both times, it took time for her to adjust. Now she's one of my biggest supporters. Like, every single thing I post, everything I do, she's always been really supportive.
Okay. That's what's up, because that's needed.
Definitely. My mom is definitely she's an LGBT mom. Like, she supports the entire community. Like, she shows mad love to all my friends. Like, when they come around, she treats them like family. Like,
that's what's up. Okay, so look. So, you are a drag queen, right? But you identify as drags. What are your pronouns?
I identify identify as a trans female because my pronouns are she and her.
She and her, okay.
It's not a drag queen. I'm a trans queen. It's a trans woman who does drag.
Okay.
Because there's still a confusion on that. Like, there's nobody really understands there's different levels of queens in Knoxville.
So let me ask you this. What's the difference? Because some of us don't know. I don't know. What's the difference between a drag queen and a trans woman?
Okay, the difference is a drag queen, by definition, is a male who dresses as a female to entertain. A female impersonator. To whereas a trans woman is someone who lives their life as a trans woman. Like, you wake up every day and you're doing your makeup, you're doing your hair, you're getting pretty because you feel like it, because it makes you feel like who you are. Like, that's what I go through. Like, it's an everyday thing for me. Like, I feel like if I don't do my makeup and my hair, I don't feel pretty. And it's that serious.
It's that serious. So,
I go to the MAC counter, like, it's that serious. I wear MAC on a daily basis. Like, I don't play.
Okay. Very dramatic. So, let me ask you this. You knew you felt different. What was you feeling? Hey, we don't judge. This is a judgment-free zone. Like my makeup. Woo. Woo. Tell me what y'all think about this. Beat to the gods, bitch. So, did I get it right?
You did get it right.
Okay. So, tell me about your transition. Like, what was you feeling? What did you know that was different?
My mood swing changed a lot. Like, I got real moody when I first started taking hormones. Like, it was horrible.
Now, was it pills or you had to inject yourself? What you had to do?
Pills. I'm still on pills now. I switched back to pills. That was the best thing going.
Best okay.
Like, I'll eventually get back to dosages and the needle, but the thing about it is when it's more, the more you take, the more it influences. Like, your hormones are higher because you're taking a higher dosage of them.
So what do they do? Like, are your breasts real? Like,
yes, they're real.
Oh,
Lord, no.
I'm trying to know. Like, I'm not trying to clown or nothing. Like, I really want to know. Like, this is a topic right here, you know, and I even thank you for coming over here and talking to us because we are at my house. So if y'all see a bug on the wall, it's alright. I'm done. I got Field Pest Control. They come get it. I still live in the hood, you know. I'm just joking about the bug part. But anyway, listen. I just really want to know. I'm not trying to make you feel uncomfortable, but you have boobs. So, and they're real. You don't wear like padding in them or nothing. So the hormones give you estrogen, right? I said it right? Okay. And so it makes your boobs grow. It lowers your voice. So you talk more like a woman, like you are.
Well, my voice has always been kind of high. So the voice change really wasn't that big of a difference for me. I got lucky.
You got lucky. So now, let me see. I think I pretty much cleared that up. So we know the difference between a trans woman and a drag queen. So, do you like women? Do you like men? What do you like? You like men. What kind of men you like?
I like masculine guys, like manly men.
Manly men. Okay. So that's your preference. Now here's my thing. Because what that time say up there? Can you see it? I can't see it. Okay. Let's see. We doing good on time. So tell me something. When you out in the community, are you easily identified? Do they call it like passing? Like if you're a trans woman that can pass for a real woman, do they call that passing or what is that called?
Yeah, it's called passing, and sometimes it just depends on where I'm at or how good my face looks that day. Sometimes they can't tell, and I don't care. But
so what
they
happens?
ask me, I'll still tell them like.
So do you get like crazy looks?
Oh, definitely. I get looks all the time. That's the thing about it. But it doesn't bother me because at the end of the day, they don't know who I am. They don't know my story.
How do that make you feel though? Like, do it cause mental issues? Like, how's your mental health? You transition from a black male to a strong black woman. Something gotta be going on up here. Like, how's your mental? Because you're still black in America and you're still in a subculture that's not really accepted. You know, we haven't really accepted as a whole trans men and trans women. You feel me? I feel it's not accepted.
You're right.
So, talk to me.
I mean, you're always going to get stares. It took me a while to get comfortable with who I was. That's my thing about it. I had to get comfortable with my own skin. I couldn't let what other people thought about me influence me anymore. Because I did that all through my life, like all through middle school, high school, everything. I worried about what everybody else thought about me instead of what I thought about me. And I was never happy. And that caused me to deal with depression, anxiety, eating disorders, everything. Like,
so you had an eating disorder?
I overate on purpose. Like in high school, I would just do it. I hate my feelings because I didn't care. I didn't want to care what other people thought about me, but it affected me. Like, it really affected me. Like, I really was cautious about who I talked to and everything, and I try to be friends with everybody, like, because I just wanted to make people like me.
Okay.
And that's part of my depression. I wanted to be like that.
So, what was your heaviest weight?
I maxed out at 390.
Girl. So, how much weight have you lost? 390, bitch, stop. You was big. I didn't realize it was like 390.
I lost 190 pounds. I'm 200 pounds.
You lost a whole person. 190 pounds? How did you lose the weight? Did you get surgery? What did you do?
I did it naturally. I mean, I was working at Walmart at the time. This was back in 2010. A decade ago, literally. Okay. I'm old, by the way. No, I was literally just moving in a bunch of different departments all the time, and then they had me outside pushing carts and all stuff that I wasn't hired to do, by the way. But I got trained for, but didn't get paid for.
No shame, Walmart. I need y'all to sponsor me one day. Shame on you, Walmart.
Shame.
Got this young lady out there pushing carts and shit.
And was making minimum wage, but working hours like I was full time.
So do you work now? Like when you was transitioning, could you work or what?
I'm focused on my music right now. That's everything.
You focused on your music?
Yeah.
So what kind of music you do, bitch? Let us know. You need to eat.
I'm eating. I'm on SoundCloud.
We got
Miss Shariah Diamond. It's SHARIYAH Diamond. And my single, Let Me Find Out Right Now, is doing really good. I just posted a video last week of me performing it. And within 24 hours, I had over 525 views.
Okay, and we'll put that down below. So whoever watches down below, check it down below. So you can see her video. So now, like, okay, outside of your mom, right? Are you the only child?
No, I have a brother.
You got a brother? I know that, but I'm just saying. So your other family members, let's go there. Do they use your pronouns? Is it easy for your other family members, like outside of mom and brother? Do they use the pronouns?
Some family members do, but that's because they're used to it. Where I had other family members who I'm not around as much, so they still go by my old pronouns. Which I don't get mad about because at the end of the day, it's the family. So
if somebody call you something other than her, she, you don't really find offense to it, or do you correct them? Like, what do you do? Like, this, I know it's a sensitive subject.
I correct it, but like in a playful manner. I don't do it to be rude or try to be smart. It's all in love, because at the end of the day, they still love me for who I am.
So, have you went through the proper changes to get Shariah? Is that what's Shariah? Shariah. Is that what's on your license?
Not yet. And y'all will not hear my legal name because too many of y'all already know it. Shh. Shush. Don't say shit.
So what if you get pulled over? I mean, will it say your legal name, which I'm not going to say because you already told me. She told me before, you better not say my name, bitch. So
don't say shit.
I'm not going to do that. I will respect you. I won't do that.
If I got pulled over, which will never happen, mama. Will never happen.
This is my kid's bookshelf.
Just so listen to me know, it will never happen. But if it was to happen, what would happen? I mean, I act about it accordingly. They ask questions like they used to ask questions before when I got pulled over the last time. They asked me questions. They were like, "Well, your driver's license says this, but you don't look like a." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know." It's like I know.
Have you ever been to jail?
Hell no.
Like, where would they put you?
I don't know. I'm not trying to find the hell out.
Me neither, but I'm just saying, like, that's scary. Yeah. Not gonna do it. I'm so sorry. I just really want to know, like, this is just my house. It'll be alright. Let it burn, bitch. Let it burn. like in the media that trans women, especially trans women of color, Latino, Afro-Latino, Black, African American, women of color, trans women of color are dying at a high rate. Like,
because it's depressing and terrifying. It's depressing because there's so many of us that are not spoken for, and it's terrifying because it could be anybody. You don't have to be in a big city for it to happen. It can happen tomorrow to anybody. The thing about it is, stop treating people like they don't matter, because everybody at the end of the day matters. Right? You like it or not, we all matter. That's my biggest thing about it.
What kind of legacy do you want to leave?
You know, I've never really thought about that.
It's time to think about that.
Like I said, I'm old.
Oh yeah, 15 minutes. But what kind of legacy? I mean, because you out entertaining. What clubs do you entertain at?
Mostly at Edge, but I also perform at XYZ. And I just did a drag brunch a few months ago with Hannah Von Stevens.
From RuPaul?
No, she's not from RuPaul, but she'll probably be on our one season.
Okay.
Eventually.
So you got a performance coming up tonight. So do you get paid to do shows? Do you get tips? Like what goes
if
down?
I'm booked, I get paid and plus tip. But if I'm not booked, like tonight I'm not booked, I'm just going to do a show. But I'm gonna make coin doing the show. Make sure y'all come out to Edge tonight and see me.
Edge and
Club Edge.
Where is that at?
On Kingston Pike.
Kingston Pike, Club Edge. Show starts at 11:30.
11:30.
Okay, and so when you
no cover.
It's free all night. My girl performing at 11:30. Now listen. So when you performing, because you are entertaining and you do your own music, do you do your music? Do you do somebody else's music? What do you do?
It honestly depends on my mood, because like sometimes I want to go perform and lip sync somebody else's song. I'm gonna be lazy, but I'm gonna kill it.
So yeah, you lip syncing.
But then I go out and do my song and I do it completely live, like no backtrack, nothing, just instrumental.
So okay, so you are working in studios, right? So you go to the studios, which is a predominantly male, field, right? Occupation, whatever. Predominantly males are producers. I do have a couple of who?
Tevin Woods, one of my producers.
Tevin Woods, that's our cousin. Is he? No, we got cousin named Kevin Smith.
Right.
Not Tevin Woods.
But she not related to us.
I do know a couple of dope female producers, but you work with a male. How does he feel? Like, is it uncomfortable vibes in the studio, or what is it?
It's all respect, all love. Like, we all focus on the music. It's the thing about it. At the end of the day, it's what we're there for. It's a friendship. It's definitely bond. Like, we click when we listen to music. It's automatically, we hear what I hear. So when I go in and I make a song, I know it's going to come out fire.
So, do you have an EP or a single? What you got out?
I got the singles out right now on my SoundCloud page. Like I say, Shariah Diamond, go look me up. And I'm working on my project right now. It should be coming out here. If not next month, it'll be out this summer.
So, okay.
Stay tuned.
You trying to cross over to mainstream media, right? Music, entertainment. How do you think the world will see you being trans? Is it something that you say automatically?
I think it's time.
Okay.
Honestly.
Do you think we're ready?
I think they are. I mean, look at it. You got Pose, and then you got Haley Sherrod from Pose. She's doing music now. She just dropped her EP in Fire, by the way. Fire.
Yes.
Y'all need to go check her out. Haley Sherrod. Go look her up. Like, come on now. Nikki Tutorials, trans. Why not? We need somebody else to see music. Why not have a trans rapper?
Maya King. But she don't do music. She just do entertainment.
She's a actress. She was on the TV show Star, which by the way I love. She played Cotton, beast of a character.
Look, so let's go back to, because I'm backtracking. This is so like much information, but I think this information is needed. And like I said, thank you for coming and being open and transparent. You date men, mainly men, right? So do you let them know up front, like, hey, I'm trans, or?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
I gotta tell them up front, because at the end of the day, a lot of these girls are getting killed out here because half the time they probably weren't being honest.
Okay.
Or they were being honest and the man felt uncomfortable. Or he used them for some pleasure like they always do and then killed her.
Oh. That's
I don't
deep.
want to be a hashtag. I'm sorry.
That's deep. Okay. So you do let them know up front. I've been seeing this commercial, and my son, my daughter, they always say, I'm on the pill, I'm on the pill. That Trevado for PrEP or whatever. Do you have to take that just because you, like, why do people take that? Like, is it because you're trying to prevent from getting HIV, or is it like...
It's a preventive measure. Prevention take, but I always use condoms. So
you always use condoms. So you don't take anything like that. You just take your hormones and leave it at that. Okay. I'll do that. Any questions for me? Because I feel like I've just been drilling you, and you have been so just receptive, and I just love it. But I'm trying to figure out, you got any questions for me?
So how you liking this interview?
I'm loving it. I'm loving that you can actually be real open and honest and transparent and just let people know who you are, because I'm trying to tell you, baby, look, I be on Facebook and people are just so negative when it comes to the LGBTQ, the whole community, you know what I'm saying? And especially if they see trans women. Trans men, I don't really know if they get as much flack. I'm pretty sure they do. But trans women, especially trans women of color, just get all kind of backlash. Like, oh, if you was born a man, you need to just be a man. And it's
I hear that a lot.
You hear that a lot.
Not fun. Because who are you to tell me who to be?
Well, okay, how do you feel about people who don't believe that, oh, I'm born this way type mentality? Like, you weren't born like that. You just want to be gay. You just want to be a sissy. Like, how do you feel about that?
I feel like they're too judgmental to see the truth. Like, they can't see past their own reflection and see what's going on in the world.
So, any last words? Let me tell y'all. This is chicken. I got it from Jimmy's. Crispy, crunchy chicken. It reminds me of the episode on Dave Chappelle, the Crispy Crackety Coon. Woo! Crispy, crunchy chicken. Cajun recipe. I'm going to tell you something. It was good, but it wasn't no Popeyes. What you think? What I said?
Yep. I just finished drinking this.
Honey, that's that hood Kool-Aid, baby. Let me see. So let me tell y'all something. You always have to be mindful. You never know who you're entertaining or who you're talking to. And just know that everybody is a person. Like, you matter. You're beautiful. You matter. You're talented. You dope as hell. You always could dance, always could sing, and you yourself. You true to you. And that's what I love.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. Hey.
Thank you for coming. We about to get out. Thank you for coming and breaking bread with your girl. Now look, I know I said I had final words. I don't know how you do this makeup, because I've seen a couple of your shows and you be beat to the guys. Like, this is a lot. Like, I feel like I got a whole track on my eye. Like,
And you did all of this just because you was on the interview with me.
well, I didn't want Actually, Krishana forced me. She coerced me to do my makeup. I did not want my makeup done. She was like,
But it looked good.
you with Miss Diamond, honey. You gotta shine. But we're gonna get out of here. Love ya.